What's up, guys? It's your boy GP with Deorganized Media, Zest Protocol, and Stacking DAO, tuning in for a little bit of a weekly recap with the stackers here. We got some really cool stuff to cover, and I want to keep you in the know of what's going on within the Stacks ecosystem this week. So starting at the main Stacking DAO handle, and that's at Stacking DAO, a new stacking cycle has started. The Stacking DAO's UI has been overhauled to be faster. Previous bugs have been fixed, and points counting got more precise. Stacking DAO keeps shipping to make stacking on stacks faster and smoother. If you do not know about Stacking DAO, it is the premier stacking, liquid stacking protocol here within the Stacks ecosystem. You go stack your stacks, start earning up to 10% APY, and stay liquid while doing so. And also only has the only native stacking pool in the ecosystem with 0% fees. So go check it out at stackingdao.com. Moving on here, again from Stacking DAO, don't miss the Stacks DeFi show tomorrow at 10 a.m. ET. The show will feature all the main Stacks DeFi apps as well as others sharing news, creating a more open and engaging format. Set a reminder so you do not miss it. And if you would like me to, I will push this right to the top of my timeline so you can set your reminder too. So going down at 10 a.m. ET tomorrow. We also have the weekly screen share in the Stacking DAO Discord, where we get together and do some alpha hunting and discuss what's going on within our ecosystem. So jump in. We're also doing content creator workshops and all sorts of stuff whenever we're together in the Discord. So join a based community and get involved. Moving on here from the Zest Protocol handle, and that is at Zest Protocol. Come hang out with the Stacks community in the Zest Town Hall AMA. It's the perfect place to discuss new developments in Stacks, hear Web3 updates, and have fun together. Tune in on Wednesday, the 8th of April at 12 p.m. EST. And I'm going to push this to the top of my timeline as well so you can sign in for this. I host this town hall. It's always a great discussion from the OGs within the ecosystem. Again, from the Zest Protocol handle here, if you aren't already using Zest V2, you are missing out on far better capital efficiency and higher borrow caps. Liquidations now proceed in stepped reductions with varying penalties and optional non-rehypothecation. Keep deposits segregated as collateral. So you can see here we are above the total market size of 70.22 million. Very, very nice seeing Zest V2 get some traction with the new options that are here. And you can see USDCX, Circle's native tier 1 stablecoin within the Stacks ecosystem, is only 1.02% APR to borrow. So crazy cheap stables right here. You can go borrow this and then swap into USDH and stake on Hermetica's platform for up to 8%. So that's going to net you about 7% overall. So pretty cool stuff. Some really awesome yield arbitrage opportunities within the Stacks ecosystem. For supplying your SBTC, you can get 3.37% APY on Zest. So there's also another layer of earning there for you too. Moving on from the Stacks Foundation handle, and that is at Stacks.org. Stacks Government Roadmap Workshop tomorrow. Live demo plus of Gov tools, governing tools, and roadmap conversation with Zero Authority DAO. What's working, what's missing, what we build next. Your input shapes what comes next. Come through. So Tuesday, April 7th at 9 a.m. EST. So this precedes the Stacks DeFi show. And I will be tuning in and see what they got to talk about. You can go to stx.is/gov/workshop to check out what's going on here. And I'll push this to the top of my timeline so you guys can follow along. Coming from the main Stacks handle, and that is at Stacks. Stacks is the longest operating Bitcoin layer with smart contracts, leading network delivering most BTC yield, first to 100% Bitcoin finality, most integrated with institutional infrastructure, and leading ecosystem in Bitcoin native finance applications. So Stacks growing Bitcoin. I love this little image here. Also very based community and dev community, fastest growing dev community throughout all of crypto. So Really cool stuff to see all of these hackathons and buildathons that are taking place, and the incentivization rail for builders being laid out in real time. Awesome stuff. From the Hermetica handle, and that is at Hermetica5, the BTC yield opportunity is not subtle. ETH staked 30%, total BTC staked only at 0.3%. That's a 100x gap, and if you see this little diagram kind of showing you the potential, look how much of this circle is taking up ETH. This a third, roughly a third, of ETH's market cap. Look at this, man. It's just a tremendous amount of growth opportunity here within the Bitcoin yield sector. Really cool stuff. And this was a pretty cool video that I wanted to listen into. So Ethereum and Solana captured 100 to 150 billion in staking. Manib shares his thoughts that soon it will be Bitcoin's turn.
Have native staking capability. So the big thing that's missing, in my view, is more direct on-chain yielding strategies for Bitcoin, which are self-custodial. And I think over here, looking at Ethereum and Solana is a good example, because both of these assets, both of these networks have native staking capability. And native staking tends to be more secure from a technical perspective, because you're locking your assets in consensus. And consensus of a blockchain is typically the most secure place for keeping your assets, instead of going into smart contracts or other third-party applications. And the staking market for Solana and Ethereum is pretty large. Between 100 to 150 billion dollars is deployed in staking. At this point, over the last 5 years, it's actually a pretty well understood market with tier 1 distribution partners that institutions can trust and can just work with them in participating in staking. But there's no clear way of doing Bitcoin staking. There have been some efforts like Babylon and others, but if you sort of look at the bigger industry, Bitcoin staking as a concept doesn't really exist. Institutions don't understand that it's an option, or it hasn't been done at scale in a way that Bitcoin staking becomes a known thing in the industry. And I think that is a pretty large opportunity that we are excited about, and we want to offer it in a way that it just makes sense to all of the institutions and Bitcoin holders. So the big thing that's missing, in my view, is
very, very base take from Manib, the founder of STX here. I think that Bitcoin staking, whenever it comes to our ecosystem, is going to be a huge unlock. Self-custodial Bitcoin staking, it stays in your wallet, and then STX then becomes the vehicle for you to earn with your Bitcoin, without giving up that self-custody. It's crazy to think that how much Stacks has evolved over the last 2 years with everything that's been shipped, and now we're working on self-custodial Bitcoin staking. It's really cool stuff, and I really like the direction that the devs are building in at the moment. Moving on here into the next title here, and that is at Stacks again, for you guys that want to follow along yourself. Every minute, multiple AI agents are using Bitcoin with STX as the rails for their activity. Hundreds of autonomous agents now, thousands soon. Stacks is growing. Bitcoin. Really, really cool stuff, seeing what the AI BTC devs have put together with this agentic layer for Bitcoin. And you guys definitely want to give them a follow at AI BTC dev, and go tap into their network. They are hosting a skills pay the bills competition, and if you are a developer that is looking to develop some AI skills with the based community, and take part in programming and bringing functionality to the agentic layer of Bitcoin, go jump into the Bitflow Discord, go get activated in the AI BTC dev Discord, and go code up some stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. And for now, I think that is just about it for this week. I hope that you guys are having a very, very blessed start to your week. It's the second week of April already. We're moving straight along into it, guys. So put your bullhorns on, get activated, get mobilized, get into the Stacking DAO and Zest Discords, come chat with me, and let's talk about the state of the space together. And yeah, you guys have a blessed rest of your day. I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.